Towers is a game in which you're building towers with cards, which is not the first time I've seen this year. There's quite a few of these games that are coming out. This one has some charming artwork on it, and it's about building towers and messing the people next to you. Here's how it plays. In this game, players are building towers with a deck here. You have a card in front of you that gives you the actions you can take on your turn. You have two actions. You can build or you can draw. You can do the same one twice. Once you've finished a building, you have another action called demolish, which is essentially just taking a building that's in front of you and putting it back in your hand. And when you do that, you flip this over and you can't do it again until you finish a tower. So what players are doing when they build is they're going to build a tower in front of them. Now, when you build a tower in front of you, the rules are you cannot put down a card that is the top card of the tower closest to you. So if this is me and over here I have Sally, and Sally has a 3 as the top card of her tower that's closest to me, the one on her left, and over here John has a 2, what is the top card of his tower, I can't play a 3 or a 2. So these cards aren't going to be any good to me, but I could play a 5. Now neither of them can play a 5. If on top of that 5 later on I play a 9, now neither of them can play a 9. And then let's say later on this person plays a 3 on top of theirs. Now I can play a 2, but I can't play a 3. Again, you're looking at the tower that's closest to you. Each number played has a special ability. For example, 10s can only be played on the bottom. 1s can only be played on the top. When you build a 3, you can peek at the top card of the deck, put it on the bottom. All different things will happen, and there's a card here that shows each of them. What you're trying to do as you build these towers is get to a total of 21. So once I look at my tower, so here I have 17, I can't play a 5 on this tower because that would bring me to 22. But I could play 2 2s, which would then bring me to 21. Whenever I finish a tower, I'll put it underneath my deck. At the end of the game, you will score for each yellow kite. So I have 2 points on this one. The 8 9s don't give me any points. Also, if players fulfill these conditions down here, like for example, if I do a tower that's just 1s, 2s, and 3s, I'll take this one, which is worth 3 points. If I demolish a tower that has at least 5 cards, I get 3 points. If I do 3 7s, I'm going to get 5 points. Now, when you get these bonus cards, you put them in front of you, and someone else, if they complete it and do the same thing, they'll take that from you. The game has no discard pile. The number 5s, when you play them, everyone has a discard down to 5, but you'll just put your cards on top of the draw pile. When the draw pile runs out, everyone gets one final turn, and then whoever has the most kites is the winner. Now, it might sound from my description of this that it would be a game I do not particularly care for, but I do like it. I cannot give it a seal of approval. It's a 6.5 because it's missing a few major things. It's missing on the cards themselves. There's cards at middle of the table that tell you what all the cards do. The cards don't do that. I know why they did that. They did not want you to, they didn't want to mess up the artwork by putting on the card writing of what it does, or even a symbol of what it does. But that definitely slows the game down, and you also forget. You're like, oh, that's right. 6s do this. And the challenges are interesting. I'm trying to go for those challenges, but it should be whoever gets it first gets it. The idea that you can then take it from someone else has this whole stupidity of, I have a 2-7 tower. You have a 2-7 tower. I'm not going to finish mine because if I finish mine, not only do I allow you to build yours since we're next to each other, but also you'll just take it from me. And it's, what a dumb thing. But the rest of this, it's very mass marketing. Don't get me wrong. This is a very simple game. But the idea if I can't play a card because my neighbors, I found it to be charming. It was interesting playing the cards back and forth. I like that concept. You're going to 21. I don't know. The blackjack thing appeals to me a little bit also. And the artwork and everything, it's just cute and nice. It just feels like it could have been streamlined better to make a better product for the end consumer. But I can see some people enjoying a lot Sky Towers.